Welcome to Medinel Learning Center. Today we are going to show some tools for medical professionals, nurses, and nail techs to determine if a person may need referral to a podiatrist or other doctor for further testing and treatment of possible neuropathy. Our first tool will be Dr. Spalding showing and using a simple tool called a Weinstein filament.
Over a diabetic foot exam, and I wanted to show you something called a Weinstein filament, which is a real helpful little tool. Now, this is merely a piece of plastic with a 20-pound test line on here to when you press or put pressure here. There are many of these devices out on the market, but you can actually make your own. If you get a 20-pound test line, you can use this to determine how much pressure you're having on an area. So you can actually take a piece of paper, fold it up, and put this in between it. You can cut off this much section, and all you're trying to do is put a slight bend to it. That will give you an exact amount of pressure. In this case, 10 grams worth of pressure, and that's what's needed to determine how much pressure you're putting on. So this is something a nail tech can do. There are real cute little devices that you can use that actually have pins that you can actually just turn to the side, and it has it built in too. But you don't have to have fancy devices like this. You can go get your husband's 20-pound fishing line, cut it off, and make your own by just stapling it with a piece of paper, and you can use that to test and either throw it away or reuse it. A lot of these have disposables and retractable. Here's a retractable one made by Bailey, so you can keep this in your pocket. You can keep this one in your pocket, and if you're really concerned, you can just use the cheap little pieces of the monofilament, and you can just toss it if you're concerned about. I'm not as concerned about this causing an infection as I am, say, your instruments that you don't disinfect or autoclave.